Why do women not use Reddit as much as men? I'm fine having people assume I'm not a woman. Anything that allows me to post while not getting sent unwanted DMs is a win for me. As a woman, people make fun of me for being a Redditor. People think this app's for porn? LMAO. Maybe that's one reason. I'm not sure. Agree with the general consensus here that women don't advertise it, unless it's relevant to the post. Comment. I don't mention that I'm a woman. I've also found that when I don't mention it, any replies I get assume that I'm a man, by referring to me as he, or bro, etc. A lot of women don't say they're women online because it often leads to creeps in your DMs or people dismissing your feelings or opinions. Also, there's the whole thing where outside of Reddit, this site has a reputation of being where all the bigoted incel creeps are. So many women don't want to have accounts here. Probably because anonymous internet forums tend to be full of internet troll, creeps and incels. Because of men on Reddit. Google isn't taking into account the women who hide that they are women. Well, I can certainly understand why people would be appalled by it. I saw a video on of a young girl, probably around 12, holding a puppy, and half the comments were people making comments about her chest and her appearance like pedophiles. Someone even said, "That's a sexy puppy." No, I'm not talking about the dog, even though she was literally 12. Women can't be in posts without getting sexualized. We also can't complain about it because, not all men. We do. Y'all just assume we are men unless we literally have "pretty pink lady" or something like that in our username. I've had several Reddit usernames, most of them completely gender neutral, and it's assumed that I'm a dude unless I specify otherwise. If you were a woman, would you want Redditors to know you're a woman? And if you are a woman, do you really want Redditors knowing you're a woman? It is really hard being a woman on the internet. Most discussions or debates or whatever you want to have with someone always get reduced to your gender and the blatant hate of it. I get enough of that in the real world. I don't also need it on here when I come to look at funny memes and read cool articles about stuff. I'm going to agree with other women here and say a lot of us just don't reveal our gender in many subs. We learn quickly which ones are friendly and which are not. Case in point, a video of a woman walking behind Scarlett Johansson and vanishing. I searched through hundreds of comments looking for some explanation of what happened, but all I could find was endless talk about her breasts, with tens of thousands of upvotes. Anyone who said that was in bad taste or disappointing was downvoted into oblivion. I was certainly not going to reveal myself as a woman in that thread. Sometimes I do address the men and ask them how it serves them to pretend they're such slaves to their libidos that they can't understand socially acceptable behavior. I ask them why they feed into this stereotype when they also say they don't want to be seen as predatory in nature. I'm a retired social worker and an advocate for men's mental health. So I want to encourage them to believe they are intelligent and capable of understanding nuance. However, they always respond with accusations that I'm a misandrist with a thinly veiled hatred for men. It's sad. I see men on here complaining all the time that it hurts them that women are so cautious around them. But they feel attacked when you ask them to empower themselves by shedding animalistic narratives. The culture is just too strong, and I don't know how to cut through it. Well, I'm female and two things. Reddit is an extremely sexist environment. I've never been on a social media, website, forum with so many sexist assumed comments before. And other Redditors upvote them all the time and downvote comments that condemn them. Most Redditors don't pay attention to avatars, pseudo, and assume everyone is male. I'm always called dude or man in comments. When we register, many women say they are women or don't say their gender to have a more pleasant experience. Reddit is full of incels and sexists. I am not even a woman and I get comments like, they belong in the kitchen, when I post stuff related to female soccer players. Can't imagine how it is for actual women. My female friend said it was because Reddit is full of incels. I'm a very men are awesome, like all people can be awesome kind of girl, and I can say my experience has been like the comment above. Many people don't notice my avatar and assume I'm a guy. No problem by me, but might skew reports. I made one measly reply in a sub asking why women hate dick pics to say I don't if it's someone I'm dating, and clearly said don't send me dick pics in the same reply. Guess what my mailbox blew up with? I continue to love Reddit and prefer it to any other social channel. So, based on my experience, I can only say that I think there are more women on here than we realize. That reports aren't always correct. And that within subs women might sometimes get the short end of the dick, rolling on the floor laughing. And yes, I know emojis are hated here, but what goes better with this statement than that emoji? I ask you? I'm a woman and I love Reddit. I just don't feel comfortable letting my gender be known most of the time. I feel like there's a lot of belittling, negativity that comes with being a woman on this platform. Harassment, sexual advances, condescension, anger, stalking. The risk is too great. Especially if they have other public social media. There is no safe place. Not even those designated for women. If a woman speaks her truth, she is immediately subjected to judgment, unwanted attention, ridicule, shaming, and harassment by men. Does that sound inviting? Have you met the men here? Really good example I saw today between a few users. The question was, what's your gender and your body count? Quote, one user responded, I'm female and it's about 3040. What followed was an argument between three users, all men, about whether that made her a whore or not. One of the users was on the woman's side and argued that some people are just hypersexual and have different needs. Not the best argument, but he was trying. The other two were just being nasty. The woman was nowhere to be seen. She had fled the area as soon as these three showed up to duke it out.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.